Alright, so a very fun video here. I did not expect this to actually happen, but we have a maintenance happening on Christmas Day. That is true. Hopefully all of you have a wonderful holiday, by the way. Make sure that is abundantly clear. Enjoy, have a great time. Whatever you celebrate, just hope you guys all have a great time. Today's jump into this. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. We got maintenance to talk about, and we got some buffs and nerfs that are coming to the game, which are kind of shocking. Let's hop into it. First things first, this is the maintenance popped up on screen. Maintenance will be conducted as follows. This time to this time, and then this time to this time. Depends on your time zone. Schedule it. It's scheduled currently. Again, just go and convert that to your times and you're good to go. You will not be able to play the game during this period. Thank you for understanding. And then again, the maintenance period is subject to change without notice. Keep in mind, it's around like the night of Christmas Eve, so go and enjoy. Go and have fun with the fam, with the whatever. Have fun with the friends, whatever. Just hop on, do some stuff. You know, enjoy. And while the game is down, that's all you got to do. With this, though, do keep in mind that this stuff hasn't shown us yet if there's other plans for this patch. All we know right now is there is buffs and nerfs. There could be things added to the game. I can't tell anything. All I can tell you for certain is, only thing that we know of is buffs and nerfs. Let's jump into the buffs and nerfs and let's see what they cooked up over there. Alright, so loading into training over here, we're going to go through each one of the characters' nerfs and buffs. Realize, I really need this, alright? So I need this because I think that I'm losing my my sanity here. Please let me know what you think about some of these changes, because I'm not a fan of some of them, but I am a fan of some of them, alright? Because there's some things that are missing, which I'm very curious what happened here. So, watch through, just let me know what you think about these things. But first, Ida. Yes, we selected Ida here for a reason. Ida is our first one on our nerf and buff list, actually, right? First up here, character adjustment. Tena Ida, they changed his HP from, right now it's 300, as you can see in the bottom left of the screen. It's now 250 post the buff, or post the nerf, sorry. That's going to be there, right? So a loss of 50 HP, is that going to really destroy the character? No, but in a lot of fights where Ida maybe one shot, it's done for now, right? Because again, it breaks down where characters have like 60-ish to 70, 80, 90 damage per shot or whatever. It's a big difference in a way, correct? But it's not like, if an Ida player knows what he's doing, he's not really taking that much damage, but if you're really getting jumped and whatnot, this could change a bit. But I don't think Ida, it's like it's over for Ida in any way. The other buff, actually, is Quirk Skill Y Reciprocal Turbo. They're increasing the duration time in all levels. Again, as of right now, we don't have the specifics of that. But yes, looking at his Y over here, Reciprocal Turbo, they are turning that into a buff, which is pretty good. That could save him, right? Because again, in the situation where he is kind of down and out, where that 50 HP really is screwing him, he now has a chance to get away faster and just escape from the fight in a much better manner than he could before. So, I mean, it's going to be, again, a nerf to it, but I think that he really does balance out, and it's not like, oh my god, it's over for Ida, which people really want. Right now, it's not over for Ida, so that's just my opinion, though. Next up, you Froppy mains better start crying. Another nerf for Froppy. I'm kidding, imagine. Nah, you Froppy mains have gone through enough, all right? Today, we have a new buff for Froppy, which is also over here is Quirk Skill B, Rabbit Swing, which is, again, the R1. We'll go there in a second, or whatever you use, PC or Xbox. This is it. Increase the damage when used on ground. So we walk over here to Midoriya. Basically, it's just this over here. When used on ground, it's going to increase the damage. Again, doesn't give us per se the specifics, doesn't tell us, okay, it's, you know, on all levels, it's just here, it's just this, a blatant increase, doesn't tell us too much, but right now she does 65 on a level 1, scales again per the level 9, but that's what's getting buffed, which is very helpful, actually. That is a big thing that can kind of counter some stuff. When someone's chasing you, turn around and just use that. So this is a good buff for her, actually, but is it going to make her, again, like Broken Insane? No, it's just going to be good, because boss speed can be a little bit more better, or viable in some situations. So, to me, I think so far that's a W change. Oh my god, I never thought I'd see the day Kamari getting above. No way. Yes, sir. So here, we have this. On Dinky Kamari, Quirk Skill B, Indiscriminate Shock, 1.3 million volts, increase the damage in all levels. That is, again, going to be over here in game. That's going to be this one, this R1 over here on console. They are going to be increasing the damage in all levels, which can be very good. I'm curious, how much does it do for a full charge? So this much, this much, this much. Yeah, okay, we could definitely use, because again, there is a sort of restriction to using it that much. But, I mean, that buff can be very good for him. Also, remember, he is a guy that can one-shot you, so I wonder, you know, that one-shot's still going to be a thing, which is going to be lovely. I can't wait for people to complain about this, but Human Stun Gun, they increased the number of bullets in all levels. That is going to be his L1. So because of that, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm wrong here, let me grab some cards here. I'm pretty sure a lot of Denki mains use that as their, what is it, like movement in a way, right? So let me just max this out. It's only 1. Yeah, that definitely needs a buff then. Like, realize that they gave it to everyone except Denki. So now you're giving Denki a lot more movement. I like it. I like it. It does say plural bullets, so I don't know if it's going to be 3 or it's just going to be just altogether 2 in there. I think 2 makes the most sense because, like, you know, other characters have similar to 2. Like, it does, at max, it moves a decent amount, you know, far. So I see 2 being a great number, but could be 3. So there is that. I think that Denki can be very good now. I mean, not that he wasn't good already, but much better also now. Ignore my internet. Oh my god. So this is where I start to disagree with stuff. Okay, this is really where I start to disagree. They went and they buffed up Momo. Right now, I don't think Momo needs a buff by any means, but the thing they did buff is the thing we don't care about per se, right? The thing they buffed is this over here being the cannon. Again, this is like the most, like, this is the least used when it comes to a Momo character. You really, again, this is just my opinion and what I've seen. I mainly see people using the Ram, or just, again, her basic alpha, correct? That's mainly what I see. I never really see someone, like, destroying me with a cannon, but it could happen. I could have not gone against the best Momo out there, but they're buffing this. We have quirk, skill, Y, create bullet rain, so again, that is the gamma. That is going to be increase the damage in all levels, so keep that in mind, and then increase the reload speed in all levels. Just a quick little reminder, if you see increased reload speed, that is a buff, making it faster to reload. If you see a reduced reload speed, it is a nerf, making it slower. Got it? Keep that in mind. I know it's a little wonky, some of that might be like, oh, dude, that doesn't make any sense. It does. That's the way to do it, so just keep that in your mind. Remember that, and just for future reference, that is what that means, right? That is a currently buff for Momo. In the future, later in this tier list, or this video, tier list, later in this video, you'll see me say reduced. Reduced means they nerfed it. Good? Good. Alright, time for our boy All Might. It looks like he has some nerfs and buffs also, so both, right? First up, for our All Might, skill A, so as alpha, Texas Smash, decrease the damage in all levels. Decrease the number of bullets in all levels. So, it looks like Texas Smash is getting smashed. Just getting a little bit of a nerf there. We don't know exactly how much damage. Again, I'll just actually level this stuff up so I at least know between this time. So, again, right now it's 62 per shot here. And if I were to just... oh, it's going to take forever. I should just grab these. But if I were to just quickly level this up, let's take this all the way to the max. It's 62. He's downed. It's 62. What the fudge? 62 to 86. Okay, I couldn't see the number for a second there. But yeah. I mean, I wonder what they're going to change it to. Is he really a problem? In some situations, hell yeah. So... we'll see. Quirk skill B over here. United States of Smash. Increase the damage in all levels. Currently, how much does this do? Let's find out. It is level 1. It does. So, 38 plus somewhat other number. I'll have to pause that and check it. But, I mean... it could be good, right? This is the most annoying attack for me. It's 86. So, 38 and 86. That's like one of the most annoying attacks for me. So, getting that buff is sucking for me. Every time an All Might jumps me, he either jumps and then lands on me and then it uses that. And it always screws me. But... beyond that, we have this special action, carry to safety, high jump. Oh, it's a nerf here. So they've nerfed this. So they nerfed his alpha. They nerfed his special action, which is the reload speed, right? So again, jumping with this, it's much different now in comparison, right? That's going to be a lot less. So All Might's running away. That's actually going to be very good. So GG's All Might. That's going to be rough. Losing that is rough. But yeah, so he lost his main thing. And then all he got as a buff is just his R2. Or R1, sorry. Yeah. That's, I mean, it's not going to kill him, but definitely going to make him a lot less insane. Like, if this loses, like, 10 damage or something like that, that's a big difference. Next up, I think this is a buff to show to Isawa. Yeah, Isawa getting another buff here. Quirk skill A, Binding Cloth capture, increase to the shockwaves from flying jump kicks in all levels. That is going to be, again, his alpha. Flying jump kicks is basically this when you land. So the shockwave is that little effect, that little, like, red effect you see. As you can see right there, that's what it is. So, increase the shockwave, I'm guessing, is meaning if I were to shoot, like, the Uraka, and I hit, like, aim assist, stop aim assisting, right here, and it hits the ground, it'll damage her, right? So, for example, if I do it here, it didn't. But I'm guessing in the case of what they're doing here is, when I land that, it's going to be a much bigger radius, where it'll hit her. Correct? I technically landed on her, but in this situation, it could be much better, right? Because it doesn't do that much damage, so it's really not, like, an issue if you were to buff that. It just makes it better so it's, like, more consistent to land. Like, what you have to do is you have to hit them. Okay, I missed. You have to hit them, then hit them with that, right? That's where the most damage comes in. So when you're landing, it's not really a necessity to kind of have that low. Like, you see, that radius is pretty bad. Like, you're right next to him and hitting him, and sometimes it just doesn't register. So that can be a very good thing for him, actually. So if that's what that is, I don't know if I'm wrong here, so please correct me in the comments. If I get anything wrong here, correct me. But I think that has a lot of potential, so... let me know what you think. Okay, so this is the biggest thing of the video that I do not at all agree with. I want to make this abundantly clear. with every buff and nerf in this video, I'm okay with it. I'm content, right? I think that Kamari kind of needs it. Showed Isawa, you think, yeah, he needs it, right? Sometimes. All Might, he's been a little bit broken, you know. He can give him a little bit of a holdback. He is the #1 hero, but, you know, doesn't have to be #1 for the entire time. Momo, again, it's Y, so it's not really an issue for me. Sweet, Tena, Ida, whatever, right? But this one I don't agree with. They absolutely butchered my boy here. So, Endeavor, like, read this. This is like a paragraph they wrote for this guy. Endeavor, first, for skill A, Burning Ray. They reduce the reload speed time in all levels. What does that mean? He's nerfed in every single aspect of his alpha, correct? Reloading each charge has been nerfed officially. On top of that, they're increasing the number of bullets in level 1, 2, and 3, so early game, he will be good. When it comes to late game, I currently have 7 bullets. They will be taking away some bullets when it comes to level 9. So currently, you see this, it's 7 for level 9. At some point during this maintenance afterwards, right? It might be 6 or 5. We don't know just yet. But they will be nerfing that. Again, don't think he needs that much of a nerf. He's not a broken character. He is just good. That's it, right? I definitely think that he's like at the... my original thing was like top of A tier, maybe bottom S tier if you want to consider really that good. I just think that I was able to counter him most of the times, right? When I play as Ida or Isawa, both in solos, Endeavors really can't do anything against me, right? When I play as even Bakugo, I still think that Bakugo has much more movement and much more anything. You have to realize, Endeavor's movement is not the best, correct? Bakugo's is just a much better movement because it's faster to proc and everything. I don't think this is the better one, but they nerfed that. They didn't just nerf that. They nerfed this over here. Searing Arrow also has reduced the reload speed in all levels. That means that over here, this arrow over here is much faster to, much slower to reload. Keep that in mind, okay? So again, they nerfed the reload speed here, they nerfed the reload speed here, and they also nerfed the how many bullets you have in each charge. So no longer 7, it's going to probably be 6 or 5, don't know just yet. They also went and reduced the reload speed in Prominence Burn. So again, this thing that takes half a century to charge up is going to take even longer to charge up. Keep that in mind. Not only do they nerf that, they will nerf this over here being his special action, reduces the reload speed after using all bullets. Take a look at the full image here. All of his, every piece of his kit is getting nerfed. Just how? How are they doing that? Where they nerf everything about Endeavor, but somebody like Todoroki, who's in my opinion still 10 times better than Endeavor, is still existing, and I'll spoil it. I'm gonna spoil it, alright? I am going to spoil it right now. There is no Todoroki nerf or buff in this video. He deserves a nerf. 1,000,000,000% Todoroki is like one of the best characters in the game right now. Yet they're going to like insanely nerf. They're nerfing every aspect of this kit here. Every aspect of this kit. They're nerfing his special action. They're nerfing the reload speed on everything. They're nerfing the bullet count on this. I don't think that was just, and I definitely think that's like the biggest L here. Like if I were to refund Endeavor, kind of want it, bro. That's a lot. I genuinely don't think that he was like a big character like reckon with, and he was ruining the game per se. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Again, I'm just talking from what I've seen. I really don't get stomped by Endeavors, but maybe I'm not going against like the best Endeavors in the game. That's again my opinion. Please, if I'm wrong, you're more than welcome to let me know. I could be taking an L here. But nerfing his entire kit, don't think we've ever seen like a character, and there are some broken characters in the game, get their entire kit nerfed. So, my 10 cents. Next up, Compress Mains. You were winning for a time, but it looks like you're no longer winning. They went and they actually nerfed the reload speed on his alpha over here. So, that is a bit of a thing here, being his alpha this one. Kind of sucks, but is it over for him? I don't think so. Then they also went and increased the reload speed on all levels for Magician's Choice, that being his movement. Okay, so that's good actually. He'll have faster movement. So you're trading away reload of this for movement. I'm fine with that. I genuinely think that that's actually good. I'd rather that happen. Yeah, I would really rather that happen. Giving him extra movement is like the best thing you can ever do. He already has good movement. Now, speeding that movement up, I actually think this is a W change. My opinion, this is a W change. Oh my god, Cementos players are winning. Cementos players, you're absolutely winning. Quirk skill alpha, pillar split. Increase the reload time after using old bullets in level 1, so there's that. Then increases the reload speed in level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, any Cementos players, your reload speed of your alpha pillar split will be increased in all levels -9. So 9 will be affected, keep that in mind. Only in every single thing else, right? That's how it's going to go. Got it? So, basically, if you're not getting to 9, it's faster reload speed, and then once you get to 9, it's the fastest still. But it's like early game, basically early game Cementos is now much better versus late game Cementos. in a way, right? Wait, no. Let me rephrase that. Early game Cementos is now better than originally. Yeah, boom. That's what I actually meant. But again, not a bad buff. This is pretty good. If you're trying to go against the Cementos early game, he has a much better chance of beating you. So keep that in mind. This is it. This is it. This is the greatest nerf balance ever, actually. I lied to you completely. Minus Endeavor and the fact that we don't have Todoroki nerfed. They actually buffed Ibarra. I'm shocked that they did this. I am astonished they did this, actually. I thought they forgot about this character. They have not touched this character once. They just left her. Like, they forgot that she was a character. Kirishima, Momo, every character, I'm pretty sure in the game, minus her. Maybe Dabi, too. Did Dabi get anything? No, he did, I think, actually. I think he did. But when it comes to Ibarra, she has got nothing. She finally got something. Quirk Skill Alpha Purification increased the reload time speed in level 1, 2, and 3, okay? Also increased the number of bullets in 4 and 9. So at 9, she's going to have more bullets, more than 3, which is great. And 4, don't know how much she has, but more is going to be provided. Then, they're going to take Quirk Skill B via Dolorosa. I butchered it. Increased the number of bullets in all levels. That means that right now at level 1, I have one of these. That's going to be, the beta, which is, I think... Is the beta the thing that captures them? I'm pretty sure. I don't play enough of this. I'm sorry. No, it's this. So they're going to take this, and then L1 is the thing that captures them, right? If I were to do this, yeah, L1 captures. So there is that. They're going to take this. So right now I have one. I'm going to grab some more skill cards just to make sure. Grab a bunch of these. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, perfect. We're going to up our thing over here. So still 1. Huh. She only has 1. Wow. Yeah, I think she deserves 2. Like, what? Yeah, she definitely deserves 2. What the fudge? And again, this is a sniper character, right? Yeah, this is a sniper. So, yeah, they're buffing fine. I'll call that a W. I'll call that an absolute W, but I will make it clear. I am astonished. So, just W for Ibarra, W. There's a lot of W's in this update, but not nerfing Todoroki is insane. Like, when all the community is kind of complaining, plus they're not fixing him, unless that's something secret we don't know about. Remember, when you land this ice, a lot of the time it doesn't work. Like, a lot of the time it just doesn't work. But out of all characters in the game, he is one of the best characters, and I'm shocked that they're nerfing Endeavor so heavily, but they're letting this guy run rampant. It's like, at the end of the day, it's kind of weird. Like, they even took care of Ida, which Ida was a little bit of a nightmare. Removing that 50 HP can be big, actually, when it comes down to it. 50 HP is a thing that can save people, right? So, realize that now, but, like, leaving Todoroki is kind of insane. I definitely think that Todoroki needs some changes, dude. This guy is nuts, bro. But, hey, you know, let's nerf the character. Endeavor, dude. He deserves more of a nerf than anybody else, but let me know what you think. Again, I could be complaining at nothing. I could be yelling at air here. But yes, that has been the Christmas patch notes over here for the buffs and nerfs of My Hero Academia Season 2. This is the mid-season patch, I guess. With that, I'll end the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. And yeah, let me know if, again, you rock with these buffs and these nerfs, or if, you know, like, it's just terrible overall. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know.